Hello, children. Welcome to the session 5 of grade 7 subject social science. So, my dear children, in the previous classes, we discussed the complete information about Vijayanagara Empire. So, when it was established, who established Vijayanagara Empire, everything we discussed. So, today in this session, let us talk about the second chapter in our syllabus. Here, before I reveal the lesson name, I want to ask a few questions which is based upon the pictures which I am shown over here. First of all, let me know one thing from you. Will you like to visit the historical places in India? And will you like to visit the historical place in Karnataka? You will like more tourism. Uh, you are having more enthusiasm to visit some historical places, right? Okay, then I will pose three questions to you over here. Just try to give answers for those questions. Here we'll go. Says, identify this picture. Some of the clues I will give you here. This is in Karnataka. This is also known as Whispering Gallery. Whispering Gallery. Yes, any guess from the students? Observe the picture again, identify the picture. This is one of the important architecture in Karnataka, and this is also known as Whispering Gallery. Here, here it is the answer. This is nothing but Gol Gumbas. Yes, again I will reveal the picture to you once. This is the picture. This is known as Gol Gumbas. Okay, let us move on to the next picture, right? Yes, identify this picture. Observe the picture and identify it. Yes, it is also one of the important architecture in Karnataka. It is located at Bidar. Clue I gave you already. This is located at Bidar. Yes, children, any guess from you? Yes, here it is a slide. That is Bidar port, one of the important port, especially in a great architecture that is constructed, that is located in Karnataka at Bidar, which is nothing but Bidar port. Again, I will just I will show the picture to you again. This is the picture which is known as Bidar port. Next, let us move on to the next slide. Identify the picture. Here, this is also one of the important architecture in Karnataka. Here is the clue. This is known as Taj Mahal of South India. This is considered as a Taj Mahal of South India. So, the king who constructed it, his aim is to he want to construct an architecture that should be more important than Taj Mahal. In that view, he constructed it. So that's what the reason why it is known as Taj Mahal of South India. Yes, student, any guess from you? What is the construction here? What is the architecture in Karnataka? That is Ibrahim Roja. Ibrahim Roja. So, my dear children, so far in these slides, we observe several pictures, which is nothing but the first one is Golgumbas, the second one is Bidar Fort, and the third one is that is Ibrahim Roza. So why I displayed these pictures to you means here these are the important pictures. These are the important architecture which are the contributions from the Bahamani Adil Shahs. The Bahamani Adil Shahs. So here we go, the lesson number 2 in our syllabus, that is Bahamani Adil Shahs. So here Vijayanagara Empire established in the year 1336. Is it so? Yes. Vijayanagara Empire. Is it audible, my dear children? Vijayanagara Empire is established in the year 1336. Here, Bahamani Adil Shah dynasty is a neighboring dynasty of Vijayanagara. Neighboring dynasty of Vijayanagara. So here, the Bahamani dynasty established in the year 1347. It was established in the year 1347. So here I will underline the words. Look at the things carefully. Once again, just will yes. So the Bahamani kingdom was established in the year 1347. 1347. So my dear children, here I mentioned north part of Vijayanagara Empire. It is located at north part of Vijayanagara Empire. See here, actually there is a river that is known as Tungabhadra River. Tungabhadra River. So the south part of Tungabhadra River, Vijayanagara dynasty, and the north part of the Tungabhadra river, that is Bahamani kingdom. So that is the reason why here I mentioned Bahamani dynasty established in the north part of Vijayanagara empire. So I hope this point is very clear, my dear children. So south part of Tungabhadra river, that is Vijayanagara empire, and north part of Tungabhadra river, that is Bahamani dynasty. So who established this dynasty? Who is the founder of Bahamani kingdom? Here it is. Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah was a founder of, very important, my dear children. Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah is a founder of Bahamani dynasty. Bahamani dynasty. So for your kind information, I am saying to you, the first Muslim dynasty established in South India, that is Bahmani dynasty. Look, just listen the key point carefully here. The first Muslim dynasty in South India, that is Bahmani dynasty. If you consider first Muslim dynasty in North India means, in overall India means, we have to say that Delhi Sultans. Delhi Sultans are the first Muslim dynasty in overall India and North India, and the first Muslim dynasty in South India, that is Bahmani kingdom. So who is, children, who is the founder of Bahmani dynasty? Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. It is very clear. Am I clear in the pronunciation, right? Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. Okay. Initially, before he will found this dynasty, what work he has done? So he is working under army of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Who is Muhammad bin Tughlaq? Muhammad bin Tughlaq is one of the king in Delhi Sultans. Delhi Sultans. So Muhammad bin Tughlaq is a Delhi Sultan. So, which dynasty he belongs to? Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Tughlaq dynasty. So, he is a very prominent king. He is a very prominent king in the Tughlaq dynasty. Why? Because means he done lot of experiments. Those you get to know in the further classes. So here our the point is here, Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah is a army commander and army person under Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Who is Muhammad bin Tughlaq? He is a one of the king from the Tughlaq dynasty in the Delhi Sultans. So my dear children, the summary of this slide is Bahmani dynasty established in the year 1347. So it is one of the neighboring kingdom of Vijayanagara Empire. It is located in the north part of Tungabhadra river or else north side of Vijayanagara Empire. So who was its founder? Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. So he is working under army general, army person under Muhammad bin Tughlaq rule. So this is all about the introduction of Bahmani dynasty. So okay, let us move on to the next slide. Here, the duration of rule, the duration of rule, the duration of rule by the Bahmani sultans is 1347 to 1527. The ruling duration of Bahmani sultans 1347. I told to you 1347 this dynasty established, right? So that ruling is continued until 1527. Okay, which part of South India they are ruled? Bahmani kings ruled the states of Karnataka, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. The three states at present, which is nothing but Karnataka, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, those are under the rule of Bahmani dynasty. So initially their capital is Kalburgi as well as Bidar. After that they changed their capital. So here the capital in the beginning, the capitals of Bahmani dynasty, that is Kalburgi as well as Bidar. The both are the capital. So in the previous slide I mentioned to you this dynasty located north part of Krishna river. Don't confuse with the point here. Krishna and Tungabhadra both are same. Here Krishna river is a tributary of Tungabhadra river. So if you mentioned here Tungabhadra river as well as Krishna river, anything also it is okay. There is no confusion about in this point. So children, here the states which are under the control of Bahmani sultans, that is at present Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. So what are their capitals? Kalaburgi and Bidar their capital. So here north part of Krishna river and Tungabhadra river this dynasty located. So here finally very important point. We know already, right? The founder of this dynasty Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. So then in every dynasty there is a one founder, there is a one prominent king. The king who founded the dynasty, one thing here, and who is a prominent king in the dynasty, another thing. Here the prominent king in the Bahmani Sultan Tejuddin Firoz Shah. Tejuddin Firoz Shah. Again I will repeat, Tejuddin Firoz Shah was the great king of Bahmani dynasty. Don't get confused here. Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah is a founder and Tejuddin Firoz Shah is a great king of this dynasty. Children, I hope you are clear with this slide, right? What are their capitals? Kalburgi and Bidar, and the north part of Krishna river. It is located. Tejuddin Firoz Shah was a great emperor of this dynasty. Let us move on to the next slide. Here the picture shows. Look at the picture carefully, children, here. So in this picture you may identify in this block outline map, especially South India, here you will get to know two important dynasties, right? One is Vijayanagara dynasty, second one is Bahmani sultans. So look at the curve here. This is the curve, this is the place. So consider this is Krishna river or Tungabhadra river. The south side of Krishna river, that is Vijayanagara Empire, and north side of Krishna river, that is Bahmani sultans. So the entire place, listen here, the south part that is captured by the Vijayanagara people, Vijayanagara, all the place captured by the Vijayanagara, and all this place captured by the Bahmani dynasty. So look at the thing here carefully here. The region which is marked with this color, the complete area that is captured by the Bahamani sultans. That places include some of the place in Karnataka, some of the place in Maharashtra, some of the place in Andhra Pradesh also. This complete region captured by the Bahamani sultans only. I hope you are clear with this map, right? Next. Now, here it is. Some of the prominent kings. Some of the prominent kings during Bahmani sultans. Here it is. First one. Who is the first name? Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. I told he is a founder of the dynasty. He is a founder of the dynasty. Next, Firoz Shah, the second person. Ahmad Shah, Mahmud Shah 3. Look at the names carefully, children. Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah, Firoz Shah, Ahmad Shah, Mahmud Shah 3. So here, four names I mentioned over here. These four are the important kings, prominent kings during the rule of Bahmani sultans. So we know, right? Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah is a founder, and the remaining three, they are the prominent persons. So okay, let us move on to the next slide with the discussion of, I told to you, right, the most prominent person in Bahmani dynasty, that is Tejuddin Firoz Shah. Tejuddin Firoz Shah is a prominent person. So his ruling duration 1397. Ruling duration is 1397 to 1422. 1422. Look at the name carefully, children. Tejuddin Firoz Shah is a prominent person. So his ruling time 1397 to 1422. So here the first of all, he was a great believer of a God. It may be. Actually, those are Islam kings. They will respect very well Quran, and they will follow the principles of Quran. At the same time, they are having the religious tolerance towards other religion also. So they are the great believers of God. Tejuddin Firoz Shah is a great believer of a God. And Tejuddin Firoz Shah, expert in geometry and theology. Geometry and theology. He is a very expert in geometry and theology. So I no need to say anything about geometry, right? In your mathematics and all the concept, you get to know it, right? So here I would like to say the meaning of the word theology. Theology. So what is theology? The study of nature of God. The study of nature of God means their major belief will be nature is a God, and they will respect it. Is a study of religious beliefs also. Example, religious beliefs of Hindus, religious beliefs of Muslims, Christians, Zoroastrian, Jains, Buddhism, and most of the religions. So here theology is a, it is a study of nature of God and religious beliefs. Nature of God and religious beliefs. Okay, so now that is theology. Tejuddin Firoz Shah established observatory in Daulatabad. Daulatabad observatory means it is like a planetarium. Planetarium. So he established a observatory, and also we can say that the at that time the kings are used to construct huge ports. For what purpose those ports are very useful? To observe the attacks of the enemies from the neighboring kingdoms. In the same manner, here Firoz Shah Tajuddin Firoz Shah established observatory in Maharashtra. And a very important point you have to remember, Tajuddin Firoz Shah constructed a city that is known as Firozabad. Here the question is, Firozabad city constructed by Tajuddin Firoz Shah. Tajuddin Firoz Shah. Where on the banks of the river Bhima, on the banks of the river Bhima, he constructed Firozabad, that is a city. So that is the reason why during the region of Tajuddin Firoz Shah, the Bahamani kingdom extended to the huge area. That's what the reason why he is a prominent king. He is a prominent king in the Bahamani dynasty. So his ruling duration will be 1397 to 1422. 1397 to 1422. It is a time duration of region of the rule Tejuddin Firoz Shah. See, he is a great lover of a god, a great believer of a god, and he is an expert in geometry and theology. What is theology? The study of nature of God and religious beliefs. He established observatory in Dawlatabad, and he constructed a new city that is known as Firozabad on the banks of which river, children? That is Bhima river. Okay, so my dear children, so far in this session, we started our discussion with pictures, right? So the picture Bezer Port, and after that Ibrahim Rosa, Bezer Fort, and Gol Gumbaz. So after that, all this architecture belongs to which dynasty, children? That is Bahmani Adil Shahis. That is our second lesson in our syllabus, and we studied the introduction of Bahmani dynasty, and where the place located, who is a prominent king, and after that the region captured by the Bahmani rule, and after that important kings of Bahmani sultans, and we discussed complete information about Tejuddin Firoz Shah. Why? Because means he is a prominent person in the Bahmani Adil Shahis. So my dear children, this is the end of day 5 session. In this class we discussed introduction and some part of our lesson, that is Bahamani Adil Shahis. So it is my sincere advice to all children. So try to maintain the key point book with the information whatever we are giving in this classes session, and moreover that in this way of teaching, you don't write anything while the teachers are explaining. So after explanation is completed, you just pause the video and write the key points. So teacher explanation, your writing work should not go in a parallel way. Let them explain first. You just listen the explanation carefully, and after that just pause the video, and you just maintain your keynotes. So in the further class we will meet again with the continuous discussion about the Bahmani dynasty. Thank you children, have a nice day.